we're gonna start. Okay. Hello, my little scientist. Welcome to our online science class. I am teacher Riham, your science teacher. Okay, and record. Okay. May Allah protect Saudi Arabia and all Islamic countries from any dangers. Please, grade 2, follow our online class rules. Be prepared on the time. Mute your microphone and your camera, and no one write on the chat. Okay, honey? Let's start. Today, inshallah, we have a quick revise on lesson why seasons happen. First, how many seasons in the year grade 2? It is 4 seasons, or they are 4 seasons, okay? The first one in our country started by winter, then spring, summer, and fall. So winter, spring, summer, and fall. So we have 4 seasons. How many seasons in the year? 4 seasons, okay? 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. After fall, winter, and so on. Read it, okay? What causes the season, grade 1? When the earth moves around the sun, when the earth moves around the sun, and the tilt of the earth, now the earth moves, but its tilt or the earth tilt causes the season. So what causes the season? When the earth moves around the sun, the tilt of the earth causes the seasons, okay? So what causes the seasons? The tilt of the earth during its orbit around the sun causes the season to change, and the season changes from colder season to a warmer season. Now what about the season? Let's start by a season. The weather in this season, it is cold, and in some places it's snowy, okay? And the people must wear a warmer jacket. So this season it's a winter. It's a winter. What about after winter? It is spring. In spring, it is warm season. It is rainy season. The flowers bloom. It's a flowering season, and the birds return back from winter. Okay, honey, because the birds move to warmer places in winter. After spring, it is summer. So number 3, it is summer. Summer weather is hot and more hours of sunlight. And the last one, it is fall. In fall, the weather is cold and the leaves turn colors and fall off. Look how the leaves turn colors from green to yellow, and then it fall off. So this is what about the seasons. So we can summarize this lesson that number 1, the earth takes 1 year. The earth moves around the sun in 1 year. When the earth moves around the sun, it takes 1 year. It takes 1 year. In this 1 year, we have 4 seasons. In this 1 year or in the year, we have 4 seasons. So number 1, the earth takes about 1 year to orbit the sun. Number 2, earth moves around the sun, and the tilt of the earth causes what? Causes the season. How many seasons? 4 seasons. Winter weather is very cold, and winter is the coldest season. So what are the coldest season? It's winter, okay? So winter, the coldest season. Number 5, the season after winter, it is spring. The season after winter, it is spring. Spring weather is warm, is sunny, and rainy. So spring weather is warm, sunny, and rainy. Number 7, the season after spring, it is summer. The season after spring, it is summer. And the weather in summer, it is very hot. It is very hot. And the season after summer, it is fall. The season after summer, it is fall. Fall weather is cold, and the leaves turn colors and drop in fall. And when our bird tilts away from the sun, now we have fall and winter. Look how. And this part, which tilts away from the sun, so this part have a coldest season. This part have fall and winter. But the part which facing or which tilts toward, which tells toward the sun, have a warm season, like spring and summer, like spring and summer. So again, the face or the side of the earth which tells toward the sun have a warmer season, like spring and summer. But on the other side, which tells away, have a cold season, like a winter, colder season, like winter and fall. Okay, honey? So when our part of the earth tilts away from the sun, so we have fall and winter. But when our part of the earth tilts toward the sun, now we have spring and summer. Okay. And what about lesson number 2, the last lesson in? So number 1, the moon and stars. So sorry, this lesson about the moon and stars. Let's revise it today again. The moon and stars. First, what about with the moon? If we look at the sky, on the night sky, we can see the moon, okay? What about with the moon? The moon is made of rock. The moon is made of rock, okay? And how can we see the moon? Or why do we see the moon in the sky? The moon cannot make its own light, but the sunlight shines on the moon. The sunlight shines on the moon. So the sunlight shines on the moon so we can see the moon. And the earth moves around the sun, we know. And the moon moves around the earth. The moon moves around the earth. Each moon shape we see is called a moon phase. It's called a moon phase. It's called a moon phase, okay? And we can see the moon phases. It is repeated each month. It's repeated each month. So we can see the moon phases each month, okay? What about the sun? If we look at the sky, or if we look at the day sky, we can see the sun. The sun is a star. The sun is a star because the sun can make its own light, so it's a star. The sun can make its own light, so it is a star. So the sun is the star which closest to the earth, So what is the summary of this lesson? Number 1, the moon is made of rock. Number 2, the moon doesn't shine. We see the moon because the sunlight shines on it. The sun is a star. The sun is the star closest to the earth. Each moon shape we see is called a phase, and the phases of the moon repeated in the same order each month. Okay, honey? Let's participate with me.
Okay.
Okay, honey. Yes, let's start with you, Saud. Yes, Saud?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so Saud, the sun is the closest what to the earth?
The sun
Closest star or a closest planet?
Huh?
The sun is the closest star or the closest planet to the earth? The sun is a star or the planet?
The star.
Excellent. Why the sun is a star, Saud? You know why?
No.
Yeah. What's the difference between the sun and the moon?
Wait, teacher, wait.
Yes, Saud, answer me, honey.
Teacher, bring the notebook. Teacher, bring
Yes,
the notebook.
No, honey, listen to me. Yes, Saud?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Saud. The sun, what's the difference between the sun and the moon?
The earth.
The sun can make its own light or cannot?
Can. Yes, he can.
It can. The sun can make its own, yeah?
It's on